So today we will focus on the play that is called Singulière. Uh, Frédéric, could you give us a short, I'm putting you on the spot here. Could you give us a short introduction about this play and why we are working with it today?
Okay, so we chose Singulière because it's very interesting. It's a play that was premiered last year, and it has also upcoming series of performances. So it's very interesting to be in the middle of archival of information as well as information that can serve marketing purposes for upcoming performances. So we're a bit intrigued to know whether Google and other platforms will pay attention to this information, knowing that there are upcoming performances. We also chose Singulière because a lot of the contributors are based in Quebec, and we did a lot of preliminary work to make sure that these items were already available in Wikidata. We've uploaded these data sets, so it was an easy example to display.
Merci, Frédéric. And we have information in both English and French on on a few web pages that you can see here. So that is always a good place to start to have all the information at usually a web page where you can just read at it and reformat it into Wikidata, and it can also be used as references, of course. Okay, so how do we create an item in Wikidata? Good question, Miguel. When you look on the left here, below the beautiful logo, there's a link that is called Create a New Item. We click on it. See, create a new item. Language, English, label, singulière, with an S, I think. Of course. And description, play of Maxime Beauregard Martin. Let's do that. Would you have a better description, Frédéric?
No, that is quite perfect. Those descriptions should be very short. They are not full sentences. They should provide just enough information for human users to assert whether or not a search result is displaying the item that they are looking for. We call this a disambiguating description.
Yeah. And you've seen an usage of description a few minutes before when there were a drop-down menu and I was looking for a play and there were a short description of what a play is into the Wikidata query builder. This is another way that this description is used. It should also start with lowercase, except of course when it's a proper name.
And we'd say play by Maxime Beauregard Martin.
Oh,
en anglais.
Thank you, Mike. You've noticed my Gallism. Okay, so now we have a brand new item here, and we can click here on Add Statement, and Wikidata is very kind because it suggests the most common properties that are used. So of course the first one is instance of. I click and it's an instance of play, and you see in bold letters those are the label, and below is the description. So this is another way that I was mentioning before, that description is used. So it's a dramatic work. Publish. There we go. Instance. So here I'm doing the statement for the work. There's only 8 minutes left. Frédéric and Véronique, maybe. Do you think I could go directly with statement for the production and then link it to this brand new item that I have here for statement for the work? Or should I complete?
Absolutely. Absolutely, and we could actually use the breakout to keep populating further information about the play itself.
Okay, so now this is the play. I'll create another one, okay, which will be called the same name, but this will be the production. How should I describe it? Production of the play singulier.
You could simply say production by and name the production company. In this case, there are 3 production companies. By Nous sommes ici is the main production company, along with La Bordée and Théâtre Catapulte. There are 3 production companies.
Okay, so you can use cut and paste extensively. Nous sommes ici. La Bordée.
Probably the year would also be a good thing to put in there.
I'll let that as an exercise. It's something that can be added. So add a statement, instance of, and this time we are doing performing art production. So we are even more precise here. Now I want to link the 2 items together. So I go into the production and I used based on the work used as the basis for the subject. So singulier. And see, I'm not looking for the production. I'm looking for the play. So I choose the second one. Boom. Now, based on singulier. See, I've linked the 2 together. Then I can enter a lot of information that can be found on the web page, but since I have only a few minutes left, let's use, say, for example, cast member of, not of the play, but of the production. See, date of first performance. So they are production company. Now that Wikidata knows that I'm editing a performing art productions, it gives me properties that should fit with this type of items. But now I'm working in cast member, and I can go, let's see if I go here, that's not the production, singulier, facto.
Actually, Miguel, the previous web page has the cast members, whereas this one doesn't.
Merci. Play by, directed, assistant director, costumes, performed by. So let's try Frédéric Bradet. Oh, actress in the theatrical field in Quebec. So it's probably the right one. Publish. And see, I have a warning here. So Frédéric Bradet should have a statement of sex or gender. So Wikidata talks to you and it gives you warning like that you can look at and see how you can complete that. So I don't know if Frédéric is a girl or not. What I could probably looked into, if I was in a completion mode, I could look into Google Image and see by looking at a picture if I think that she is he or she. Then I can complete. Let's try something else. So assistant director. Oof. Stephanie. Genre, do we know what the type what genre it is?
Absolutely. This is a production of documentary theater.
Documentary theater. Merci. What else? And then let's go with the flow. Country of origin, Canada. We can go pretty fast doing that. Director. Oh, sorry. Directed by Alexandre Fecteau. I know that my team went through all that before, and those people exist right now in Wikidata. But when you'll do that, you will probably find people that are not into Wikidata. Then you will need to add one, and then you'll be able to link it. Exactly like I did when I created. I used well, where am I? Based on that I cannot find anymore. Publication date, I don't know. Title, production company. Production company. Is it written here? No. Ah, si, co-production. Nous sommes ici. Nous sommes ici. First one. Here. Théâtre Catapulte. Up, and then when there is more than one item for property, I can just add another value here. Théâtre Catapulte. And if I want, I can also add a reference to tell or to indicate where is this information coming from. Let's do that. So URL, reference URL, boom. It's this one. Voila. And I can also retrieved on. Now I have an add-on that automatically insert the today's date when I add this qualifier of this item for that property, but you can add it manually as well. And I can do publish. Now I have a reference for this one. Théâtre Catapulte, and so on.